All right. Hi again. I'm gonna pick the action back up here. I'm sorry about the video getting cut off the last time. I don't know, I'm still kind of new to this phone, so I'm like, trying to figure out how to work it and whatnot. So the video kind of just cut off, but I'll post both of these. My goal is to get this video completed now. As you can see, I added some chips. I pushed with ace king, got immediately called with ace queen pre-flop, just kind of just insane. My hand held up, and here I am in second place out of 7 people. And we're about to resume play. So I'm happy about my chip position, and I can record this video at the same time because, whoa, hang on 1 second here. All right. So I'm basically just trying to follow along with you guys here. Sorry, I don't want to shake it too much here, but for the next video, I'm gonna get a tripod and hold this fucking camera up a little bit so you can see. Now this guy opened 12-8. You're gonna start to see a little bit more aggressive play here. The blinds are 2,500, 5,000. It's standard play here, but this is why I love final tables, because really, this is a fold, obviously. There's 6 people left, excuse me, not 7 anymore. You're really getting down to the nitty gritty. You are just, you are. This guy opened to 11,696. Now, the only real, you got 3 and 102 are the 2 dudes that I'm obviously kind of afraid of. Let's also throw on the chat here because, all right, so here I pick up pocket nines. This hand, all right, so this dude raised to 13-3. I mean, my guess is he's opening it with overs. I'm definitely calling to see a flop, but I'm not gonna go crazy. It's 8,300 more. It's not even 3 times the big blind, so I'm definitely gonna take a flop with him. Now, Queen 3-2 is not the greatest. I'm gonna see what he does, and I'll probably just give it to him if he bets because I'm not invested. Now he checked on the queen. Now I could tell right now that he doesn't love the queen. We could, I mean, the best bet here is kind of maybe to check again. I mean, you could do either one, honestly. 10 seconds left. I got to make a decision, but let's take a stab at it. The thing is, you know what? Let's check. Because if he has 10s or jacks, he's definitely afraid of we're definitely going to call here because this is some tomfoolery. He's betting 5 into 37. It seems like a scared bet. Unless he hit a 6 on the turn. Unless he hit a set of 6s on the turn. But let's check again. And, I don't mind paying him off here. Okay, we have the best hand. I mean, like, I was going to bet myself on the turn there. But he kind of did the bidding for me, which is fine. That's not the greatest flop for us either. We don't particularly love that flop, but since he played it so weak, there's really no reason to go crazy. We're not going to call here, obviously. A little bit too expensive with ace-3 offsuit. It's a pretty shitty hand. 53. Let's see what he does. He's getting a decent price, but he probably won't call. He doesn't. So 50. All right, let's see. So 190. We're in a decent spot here. We're not. There's no pressure since we're in great chip position. There's no real pressure for us to go insane at any particular moment. Let 102 fucking get rid of all these guys. We'll just hang out and chill, and we won't get into any heavy confrontations until it's absolutely necessary. He calls. Number 3 calls. Let's see what 102 does here. He bets 15. Looks like he might have a hand. This guy immediately pushes. He calls ace-8. Bang, bang. 9-6. So ace-8's going to take it down. Obviously, we're playing, garbage hands here at this table. Nobody's really that stellar. So now we're down to 5 people. this is where, again, the range of hands expands in these scenarios. It's five-handed. Now, this guy's pushing, I'm out. Again, it looks like we're headed for a heads-up battle. Like, I don't want to speak too soon, obviously, but there's so 53 pushes with kings. He is definitely going to win this one. Jack 7's got no outs. I mean, we're pushing with Jack 7 at this table. It's kind of a gold mine here that I've stumbled into. So now we're down to 4 people. 53 takes that pot down. Now 9-10, we're going to take a little stab here. We could almost limp. I mean, it's not the kind of hand we want to call an all-in with. So here's what I'm going to do. If he pushes, since 15 is big blind, he doesn't have a lot of chips. I'm just going to call and hope that somebody else sneaks in here. If he pushes all in, so he checked. This is a flop we could definitely bet. Okay, no. We can't do anything here because he's pushing, so my guess is he probably has a 7. Obviously, we can't call. It's too expensive. But again, you don't want to push the low stack around with no hand. 9-10 is not a good hand for all you people that think it is. It's a great hand to see a flop with in a cash game, but, to call an all-in with, there's no reason for us to do it. We have 180,000 behind. That's plenty of chips. I mean, we could see flops for days, and we don't really have to, get aggressive. We'll get aggressive when it's three-handed and 15 fucking gets out of this. I mean, I'm not playing this hand against somebody who has over 100K. Just not necessary at all. Let's see. So 319. So if I say numbers in my head, I'm just talking. He's pushing all in. 44K. He's going to get a call at some point. I mean, I'm not going to... Then there's your over-the-top push. That could be queens or kings. I'm calling queens. Okay, ace-queen. But it looks like the threes might survive here. Unless ace-queen gets lucky, and it doesn't. So he's going to massively double up here. I don't know why. I mean, ace-queen... Yeah, I guess you do have to call there in a four-handed poker game. Ace-queen is a kind of a monster. I mean, pocket threes just happens to... I'm going to make that a little closer for you guys so you can see. So now it's a legitimate four-handed contest. Before it was 3, we had one guy on the outs. Now we have 4 people easily playing. Remember, the hand values go up in four-handed. It is very common. Now I'm gonna take a flop with this guy. I'm not gonna get crazy. I think I have the best hand. There's really no reason. So queen 9-9 is not the best flop for us. He wants to fucking bet it. He can probably have it. I'm not going to go crazy. My goal is to just, put myself in the best position to win. I don't care. I love, we're already cashed. It's not much. It's $300-400. I mean, we want to win this tournament. It's not, we don't care about how much money it pays, really. We just want to. We want to play well to the best of our abilities is really all we want to do. So it looks like 15's getting it. We're definitely going to take a stab here. We're going to make it, let's make it like 12,500, I think is, oh shit, it folded me. All right, the fucking beauty of filming. My bad, bro. Jeez. Sorry about that. I'm a donkey. I really wanted to raise there, and it kind of fucked me up, but it's okay. Hopefully we'll recover from that stupid mistake. Trying to do 2 things at once is not always the easiest task. This guy folds, okay. We always love our walks. We'll take walks as many times as we can get them. 6-9, great hand to see a cheap flop with. Don't want to call a raise with it. especially in the small blind where we have to act first. And we could basically get taken off any hand because we don't have the power of position. This is a fold. But again, we have. I wish I could get that A7 back because that's free chips. I mean, basically we need to keep our foot on the gas because there's so much dead money to steal here. Like, and by dead money, of course, I mean with 500. Oh, insta call with king queen, so he's got outs. But it looks like king queen. Oh, and king queen loses to a boat. Wow, straight to a boat. So I might have a decision here with king high. Let's see how much. I think it's double, right? Yeah, we're probably going to have to call here. Just because we have king high and it's favored over a random hand, and I already have 5,000 out there. We got him beat. We hit the 5. All we got to do is dodge a queen and we're gold. And we did it. So now it's three-handed. And we're in second place. We're in decent chip position. But we want to not make any mistakes here. And we want to just... I'm not deferring here, I want to get first place. My goal is to get heads up with 102 because he's got all the chips. Unless, he's been playing pretty well all turn. From what I've seen anyway. So we're definitely going to raise this up this time. I'm not going to fuck up here. I'm going to make it 15,000. It's not too much. We just don't want to get repopped. All right, they're giving us respect at this point, or, if I made it this far, I must be doing something right? I'm not just gonna stumble onto the final table, luckily. So he's opening standard here, I'm guessing. I'm folding. I got nothing. And I will peel flops. The blinds are still decently low enough so I can see a couple flops. But again, you got to understand, one raise, this is a fold. One raise is going to cost you anywhere in the neighborhood of 12. Just to open the pot's going to cost you 12 to 18,000. So he min-raised sort of. He called, made it 12-6. He min-raised. Now it's back to him. It's a flop. He checked that flop, so he probably hit nothing. I guess he might have low cards here. 102. Let's see, 53's stabbing it. I'm guessing 102's gone quickly, and he is. So 102, take a shot, he missed. So 53's creeping up on me a little bit. Now, I'm not concerned about falling behind. I just want to make the right play. In every situation, I want to make the right play. That's it. So again, 102 looks like he's solid. 53 looks like the more aggressive of the bunch now. He surpassed me slightly for the lead. He's folding. I'm not going crazy. That's what you got to keep reminding yourself, that you don't need to, your spot will always come in these situations. Three-handed is the easiest to play because the decisions are not, you don't have crazy decisions. The blinds are high. You don't need to go insane. 102. This is a standard raise. At some point, I'm going to look them up. It's not going to be this time, but because I'm hoping, 53's getting better prices to look them up, and that's what he's doing. I'm in for 3s and for 6. This is the kind of board where he could easily peel 102 off here, with a raise. Let's see if he does it. So he just smooth calls. He might be slow playing a jack. Let's see. My guess is he checks here. Oh, he fires out. That's an interesting play. Okay, 102 calls him. I'm actually lost in this hand. I have no clue what either of them have. Ace high. Okay, see, that's... So he fired out. He caught a pair and he fired out. But 102 had nothing. So 53's thinking there was, you know what? This guy, he checked the flop. I have a pair. I'm going to go ahead and bet it. I don't know if I would have done that myself. I might have, tried to induce a bet out of him. But, again, everybody's got a different style. So I'm, losing a little ground here. So, so ace high. Again, this dude raises me. I'm going to fucking raise now, though. Let's see. I'm gonna make it. Yeah, there's no reason to go too insane here, but I'm gonna make a sizable raise because I have the ace high, and I'm in position against him. I get to act last, so he calls. All right, so we did it bottom pair, so we gotta kind of have to come out and bet here at least 16-8, somewhere in that ballpark. You want to bet half the pot. Keep in mind I have the backdoor nut draw plus bottom pair. So if he didn't hit any of these pairs, I'm golden. So I'm gonna fire here. If he hit, ooh, so he hit that. So he calls there. Now this is gonna get interesting. If he fires, now I think he's drawn to beat me personally. He might have a 7. I don't think he has a 10. But I would never, there was no reason to take a stab here just in case I am beat. You know, we could try to catch an ace if he does have a 7. So we're just going to see what happens on the flop, on the river rather. And this looks like the perfect card for him to bet on. So, yeah. It's a tough spot. I mean, if he's drawing, he got there. You know, if he had a 7, he's got me beat. I mean, again, a lot of the times you could check there on the flop and try to improve Dolo, but I think he had better than a 4. I mean, that looked like a value bet to me, but so I'm just gonna call here. So we didn't play it, you know. It's possible it's possible he didn't have me beat there, but because he showed me a 4. But all right, so we're gonna raise here. Yeah, just go min here. No need to go crazy with the ace high. But again, nothing materialized, so we're just gonna check. You know, I'm sure he's gonna fire here. Yep, but we didn't hit much, so we can't really continue. I mean, we got over 100K. We're on distant that, like maybe that 4. You know, we want to just kind of keep it moving here. All right, I'm gonna cut. I have to kind of focus here, so I'm gonna cut this video off, and yeah, he opened it to 12-6, so I'm gonna take a stab at him here actually, and put him to the test. I don't think he has much, but he's not gonna be able to call 100,000 as my guess. I have a pair, so I'm gonna go for it here. I don't want to bleed myself out. I just want to go for it. I do have a pair, so see, he folded, so yeah, so I'm gonna tell you what, I'm going to, okay, I will show you guys a couple more hands. I'm gonna bump this up to 15, see if I get any resistance. Nope. Okay, so they're respecting me, you know. I'm gonna work my way back in. Maybe I'll stick with you guys here. Okay, he's 16. His opens are a little stronger, but I'm going away with this crap. He raises to 37. Wow, let's see if we can get fireworks here. Wow. So 37 on a call. This is a very interesting board. 6-9-6 he re-raised. So he's firing 38 here. But he might be out just because he didn't hit anything. Let's see. Yeah, he's out. Probably had 2 overs, wanted to see a flop, but didn't hit. Alright, king high. I mean, this dude's obviously he's got so many chips at this point. He should basically be raising every hand because there's no reason for him not to raise every hand. But you know what? Since I'm short stack, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of try to play this out a little bit, just so I'm not, you know, so I can focus more on the game and not do as much commentary. But I'll be back. If this goes to heads up, I'll come back. All right.